Hey, what's up, everyone? Well, I'm back again. All right. Well, I did my first video. Here's my second one. And the second one is about a show that I really enjoy. It's called X-Men 97, Season 2. Okay? If you're a big fan or if you're an 80s, 90s kid like me, and you grew up watching X-Men 97, no, I'm sorry, X-Men 1992 version, back in 1992. Uh, if you grew up watching that, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you didn't know, yes, they brought back the X-Men show, and it's better than ever. I think it's better than the '90s season or show, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we have X-Men '97 season 2 that premiered 2 weeks ago, well, last week. And right now we have 4 episodes. Four. And I would tell you this, man, they doing their thing with this show. They really are. I would say this, like, I really enjoyed season 1 of X-Men 97. I thought it was pretty impressive what they did. And the story, the characters, the fact that they took risk in the last season impressed me a lot. And of course, seeing all the Easter eggs and everything. But I gotta tell you this: season 2 is just as good. Like, it makes you feel like, okay, it's more mature. I'll tell you that much. It's more mature. Like, it feels like we're growing with these characters. Like, literally growing with these characters. For example, Jubilee. Jubilee ain't the Jubilee you remember back in the 1990 show. She's more grown up. She can hold her own, actually, in the show. She can hold her own big time. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. But we have other characters like Psylocke that's in, and I'm a big Psylocke fan, and like, she kicks butt in this. And Cable's back in it, and Cable plays an important role in this. I'll tell you this: they have one thing that just brought, like, just to me, when the intro come up, it was X Force, and I'm like, dang, like. When I was a kid back in the 90s, and I watched the Saturday morning, watched the X-Men cartoon with my bowl of cereal, and my little Toy Biz X-Men toys sitting right there on the side. And, then watching it, when I watched that show, man, and even though it was great and all the possibilities in that show, one of the things I wanted was an X-Force cartoon. I said, man, one day this show is gonna be big. Well, this show is gonna expand into like Generation X show and the X Factor show. But the one I want the most is an X-Force, because I love Cable. And I want to see Sunspot, and I want to see Cannonball and Siren and Warpath, and dude, I'm a big X-Men fan. I know these names. And this season they give you that and more. This season takes place in multiple timelines. Okay, takes place in the past, takes place in the future, and also takes place in the 90s. So we following these characters through these 3 timelines, and it's impressive how the pacing and where they choreographed it, where it goes. So I'm deeply impressed by that. I'll tell you that much. The Easter eggs, yes, there's plenty of Easter eggs in it. There's even one Easter egg of I would say, of a bad guy that was supposed to be very important in the MCU, and it seemed like they said, no, let's put him in this one, and made him better than they did in the MCU. I'll tell you that much. There's also character development on the big bad. The big bad this time is Apocalypse. If you don't know what Apocalypse is pretty much the Thanos of the X-Men universe, okay? Well, they're all part of the same universe, but he plays he's pretty much like the Thanos of the X-Men. Like, the X-Men have to get together, like all the mutants have to get together to stop this kind of guy. So he's the big bad this time in this season, and he does not disappoint at all. Okay, he does his thing. Okay, they also go down his backstory. That was pretty good. I'm glad we saw more of Apocalypse backstory because it developed him a bit more. But there's a story with him and Magneto and Professor X that was pretty impressive. And the way things turned out at the end, you are very impressed the way, and might be sad in the way things turned out. But anyways, yeah, I would say, yeah, watch this show. This show is great, y'all. This is the X-Men cartoon show that we've been waiting for the past, 30 years now? Almost 30 years. When did the last one come out? Like maybe 26, 27 years, I say. I don't know. I don't feel like adding all that stuff yet. But yeah, I would definitely say watch this this season. You will be impressed. I'm not gonna spoil much about it, but I think I spoiled you enough about it, to be honest. But yeah, watch that show. I will be posting more on, like I said, toys, movies, shows, everything. Okay, that's what this show is about. I want y'all to come take this journey with me. Okay, guys. All right, y'all take care. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.